Mm. So if you're a new mom and you're also an expecting mom, or you're also a mom and you're really struggling to put your baby to bed, to put your baby to sleep, your baby's always fussy and you just can't get rest. You're like, I want to sleep at night. I don't have a routine. This video is definitely for you. The first thing that I will definitely tell you about is schedule. Make sure that you do everything exactly. If you to say, I want to feed my baby at 6, make sure every single day you're feeding your child at exactly 6 o'clock. Don't go about it the wrong way. Just make sure the baby knows that 6 o'clock every day, I am getting my yummy time, I'm getting my food. The second thing now, if your baby, you bath your baby normally around 3 p.m., I will suggest that you move the time up a little bit, maybe to 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., depending on the time that you sleep. Take me, for example, Shh. Mm. Hello, baby. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Lily. Say hi. Baby Lily is really fussy. She wanna sleep. She just sleep. Oh. Sleep, 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 sleep. So take me for example. My we just I just bathe my daughter because I really have a very early night every single day. I have an early night. I don't really sleep late, so I make sure that by maybe let's say 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'm done bathing the kids and also bathing myself, and I'm done feeding both of them. So I would suggest you bath your baby based on the time that you sleep, making sure that you also gonna have time to also take care of yourself before you sleep, because it's very important as a mom to go wash up before you sleep. Yes, I've said it. Go take care of yourself before you can go to sleep. It makes it easy for you to fall asleep and for your body to relax. So go wash up and whatever. The next thing that I'm going to recommend to you guys is massage. I normally massage my daughter right around, it could be before bathing her or just after bathing her. This depends on the type of weather we're having. Say for example, here in South Africa we have winter, so obviously you can't expose the baby to too much coldness. So I really limit the massaging. Normally I do it right before bathing, and I cut it short because I have to make sure that I don't expose my daughter to too much cold. Yes. So there is this oil, the baby oil, that I want to recommend to you guys. When I recommend this, I'm not sure if you can see it clearly, but it's Johnson um bedtime baby bedtime oil. I've been using this even with my son. I use this even with my daughter. I'm still using this. Yes, um I think it's lavender. It's with purple. The color is purple, so I'm guessing it might be lavender. It's not written here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's lavender. So go get yourself this one. Use it to massage your body, your baby. If you can't, I don't know, but just if you can't afford this, because they're a bit pricey, some people might not afford them. So you can just still stick to massaging your body, because that relaxes the body muscles, and the baby finds it very easy to sleep. And another tip that I would recommend to newborn mothers, first time mommies, is don't try to add too many things to your baby water. Don't try. Babies are not fussy. Babies are just so free. They are not very expensive in terms when it comes to bathing. You could just use water to bathe your baby and it will be fine. Just water only, with your hands. no towels, or you can use cotton pads, or I don't know what they called, cotton balls, because that's what I used on my daughter while she was still she was literally just a few weeks to a few days old. I used cotton balls just on her face, just to make sure that she doesn't get any irritation around her eyes and get infections, because we've had that in the family. Yes. And then as also, you don't have to put any cream on your baby as a newborn. It's cool. You can just dress your little human and it's fine. Another thing that I would definitely recommend is in terms of nappies, it would be a good idea if you make sure that you have um, Vaseline. Yeah, the Vaseline. There's this one that I've also been using with my son. Unfortunately, the cover peeled off, but it has that baby balm type of thing going on. So use that one. It definitely works a miracle. I've never had a problem with my kids in terms of getting those bum rashes or whatever. I've never had such type of problems. And another thing that I would recommend is before you bath your baby, make sure your baby is breastfed, or you feed your baby formula. And then just right before um washing your baby, before just right before you bath your baby, yes, just make sure you breastfeed your baby. And then afterwards, if she's not sleeping, you can also breastfeed your baby. Because let me tell you, one thing I've learned about babies is the moment they bath, they go to sleep. Even with my daughter, the moment she bath, even before I can just put her clothes on her, she's literally snoring away. Yes, she's snoring away. So guys, before we continue, I just want to say, do comment with any tips or tricks you use on your babies, you've used on your babies, and anything to help our expecting mothers, our first time moms, because anybody, people want to be helped, like myself. My mother was not really forthcoming with information regarding baby care, so I had to literally learn everything myself, and I wish that there was somebody out there who was really telling me what to do. And finally, I am also knowledgeable enough, I guess, just not there, but enough to be able to share the little knowledge that I have with someone here on the internet. And the last one that I will tell you is to make sure that your baby gets used to noise. Do not try to stay quiet. I do not recommend that, because this is not that type of world. People make noise on their own time and whatever they like. So make sure that your baby gets used to noise, so that any little noise does not disrupt him and does not disrupt their noise. And breastfeed those little babies, those little monsters, as much as you can and as much as you want. And love them, guys. Love them, cuddle them, and rest when you can, because you can't be a mother when you're not rested. You cannot. When you're deprived of sleep, this is for you guys. Bath yourself when your baby is sleeping. As soon as your child goes to sleep, bath, and hurry also to the bed and sleep. Okay? And eat as much as you can. Don't mind about um gaining weight and whatnot. It's not time to worry about that, because if you're breastfeeding and you're not eating enough and your diet is not balanced, obviously you're gonna lose weight. So also just eat as much as you can. Make sure your diet is balanced, and obviously I do suggest veggies, because I love veggies. Anyway, for more tips and tricks on newborn, mother, motherhood, parenting, African life, newborn, I got you. Do subscribe for more of this type of content. I love you and thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. loved and take care of those little babies. Bye.